What I'm about to say might shake you, but it's something you need to hear. If you're here right now, it's not by accident, it's fate. The universe has guided you here because this message was written for you. You're not like everyone else. As a chosen one, your life follows a script few can understand, filled with challenges that forge your strength and choices that shape destinies. You carry within you a compass, a deep intuition that whispers truths others ignore. It's the voice that tells you to turn left when the world insists you go right, the instinct that saves you from storms you didn't even know were coming. Recently, you made a choice, perhaps unknowingly, that has built a wall of protection around you, shielding you from harm that was meant to derail your path. Think of it as choosing to step off a collapsing bridge just seconds before it fell. Life for chosen ones is no straight road. It's a labyrinth of trials and lessons designed to prepare you for greatness. Heavy moments are not punishments. They are sculptors chiseling you into the masterpiece you are meant to become. The decision you made, whether small or monumental, has sent ripples through the universe. It has triggered a shift, realigning the energy around you to favor your highest good. As we dive deeper into this revelation, remember this: every storm you've endured has washed away the weak and watered the seeds of your strength. If this message resonates with your spirit, let it grow. Like this video to amplify its energy, subscribe to stay connected, and leave a comment with 77 to claim your alignment with the universe's plan. If you're truly chosen, you'll feel the magnetic pull to stay until the end. If not, the weight of this truth may send you elsewhere. But for those who are ready to step into their power, let's begin. Chapter 1. When a whisper becomes a roar. Take a moment to reflect, chosen one. Think back to a recent decision you made. At first glance, it may have seemed insignificant, like the faint rustle of leaves in a vast forest. Maybe you chose to say no when you usually say yes. Or you decided to walk away from a draining conversation. Perhaps it was choosing silence when you could have spoken, or setting a boundary that finally said, enough. Whatever it was, that single moment wasn't small. It was the spark that lit a wildfire of change. It's easy to underestimate decisions like these. After all, how can one step alter the course of a journey? But, as the saying goes, a single thread of gold can change the fabric of an entire tapestry. That choice wasn't just a reaction, it was a declaration. It was your intuition speaking loud and clear, steering you away from harm even before you could see the danger. You might wonder, how could something so small carry such weight? Here's the truth. Every moment of alignment is like dropping a stone into still water. The ripples spread far beyond what your eyes can see, touching people, situations, and outcomes you haven't even encountered yet. That's the power of the shift you initiated. It's quiet but unrelenting, rearranging the universe to match the new frequency you've stepped into. This shift didn't just change the energy around you, it created a shield. Picture it as a fortress of light rising around you, blocking out negativity, doubt, and harm. Maybe it protected you from a toxic relationship, closed a door that led to nowhere, or silenced the voice in your head that once whispered, "You're not enough." Whatever forces once drained you now find themselves locked out, unable to breach the boundary your decision has built. And the beauty of it? This wasn't about dramatic actions or grand sacrifices. No, it was about listening to yourself, to that inner voice that knows the path even when the road ahead is foggy. That voice isn't just intuition. It's your higher self calling you back to alignment, where the universe flows in your favor. As Rumi said, When the soul lies down in that grass, the world is too full to talk about. You've tapped into that stillness, that clarity, and the universe has noticed. Now, the effects of your choice are unfolding, like a garden blooming after a long winter. Doors you didn't realize were keeping you stuck are closing. New paths are emerging, lit by the glow of your alignment. People and situations that once drained your energy are falling away, not with conflict, but with ease. In their place, opportunities and connections that nourish your spirit are taking root. This moment wasn't just a decision, it was a turning point, a shift in your soul's trajectory. You declared, consciously or not, that you would no longer settle for what doesn't serve your highest good. And the universe? It responded immediately. Like a river finding its natural course, your life is now flowing toward peace, purpose, and joy. If you doubt its impact now, remember, even the mightiest oak begins as an acorn. The effects of what you've done will reveal themselves over time. You've set something extraordinary in motion, chosen one. This is only the beginning. The universe is moving mountains for you because you've finally stepped into the flow of your true purpose. Trust it. Watch how your life transforms with each passing day. The whisper has become a roar, and the world is listening. Chapter 2. Your Intuition, the Silent Guardian. Chosen one, your intuition is your most powerful ally, your quiet yet unshakable guide through life's labyrinth. It's not just a passing thought or a gut feeling. It's the voice of your higher self, speaking directly to you, cutting through the noise of doubt and distraction. Recently, when you made that subtle but pivotal decision, you weren't just acting. You were listening to this voice, even if you didn't realize it. And with that one moment, you activated a shield of protection that now surrounds you like an invisible fortress, deflecting negativity and steering you toward harmony. Picture your intuition as a lighthouse, its beam slicing through the storm of life. Perhaps you avoided a conversation that might have escalated into conflict or stepped away from someone whose energy felt like quicksand. These weren't accidents. They were moments of divine foresight, your intuition gently guiding you away from hidden traps and unnecessary harm. But this shield doesn't just block external negativity. It also guards against the insidious whispers of fear and self-doubt that creep into your mind. What if I'm not enough? What if I'm wrong? These thoughts lose their grip when you trust your inner voice. Your intuition reminds you of your strength, your worth, and your unbreakable connection to the universe. The more you trust it, the stronger this shield becomes. Each act of listening, no matter how small, fortifies your alignment with your higher self. Challenges that once loomed large now dissolve with unexpected ease, as though the universe itself is clearing your way. Trust this shield, chosen one. It has always been with you, even when you doubted its presence. Let it continue to guide and protect you, lighting your path to a life of peace, purpose, and fulfillment. Chapter 3. Casting Stones into Eternity. Chosen one, your recent shift was not just about you. It was a declaration that echoed through the unseen realms. Like a stone cast into a vast lake, the ripples of your decision extend far beyond what you can perceive. You didn't just protect yourself, you sent a clear message to the universe. I am no longer available for anything less than what aligns with my highest good. This energy shift is more than personal, it's transformational. Those around you feel it, even if they don't understand why. The ones who once drained your light may now hesitate, questioning their actions. Situations that once felt like cages are beginning to crumble, their grip on you weakening as your new frequency dissolves old bonds. It's as though the universe itself is reshuffling the puzzle pieces of your life to fit the person you're becoming. But here's the beauty of ripples. They don't just push things away, they draw them in. Your new energy is magnetic, pulling toward you the people, opportunities, and experiences that resonate with your truth. You may already notice unexpected blessings, a chance encounter, a door opening where you least expected it. These are not random, they are the universe rewarding your alignment. Even more profound is how your ripple effect touches others. When people witness your growth, your courage, they are inspired to examine their own lives. Your alignment becomes a lighthouse, guiding others out of their storms and toward their own clarity. By simply living authentically, you are sparking change in places you cannot see. Chosen One, this ripple effect is more than a moment, it's a movement. Your energy is shifting not just your world, but the worlds of those around you. Trust in its power and let it flow. Chapter 4. The Silent Guardians. How the Universe Shields. You sometimes the most powerful forces in your life are the ones you can't see. Chosen One, the shift you've initiated has summoned a kind of unseen protection, an invisible hand guiding you and shielding you from harm. You might not notice it in the moment, but its effects are unmistakable. The universe is at work, moving the pieces of your life like a masterful chess player always steps ahead, ensuring your victory. Have you noticed people or situations quietly leaving your life? It might have felt like a loss at first, like a door closing in your face. But with time, you realize it wasn't loss, it was liberation. The universe is clearing the clutter, making room for what truly serves you. Toxic relationships, dead-end opportunities, and even self-doubt are being stripped away like dead leaves from a tree, allowing new growth to flourish. This protection doesn't mean life will be free of challenges. Even the strongest shields don't stop all blows. They simply make you stronger for the journey ahead. Every obstacle you face now is a stepping stone, a test to refine your resilience and sharpen your focus. The difference is that you're no longer walking this path alone. The universe is walking beside you, lighting your way. Trust this unseen force, even in moments of silence. Just as stars burn brightly behind clouds, this protection is constant, whether you see it or not. The universe is making sure you're on the path meant for you, smoothing the rough edges and removing what doesn't belong. Step forward with confidence, Chosen One. The road ahead is being cleared, not by chance, but by design. You are never alone, and the best is yet to come. Chapter 5. Walking the Path of Alignment, where peace meets power. Chosen One, alignment isn't just a concept, it's the cornerstone of a life lived with clarity, purpose, and strength. When you recently chose to set a boundary, release negativity, or trust your intuition, you didn't just make a decision, you realigned your entire reality, creating a shift that reflects the truth of who you are. Alignment is like tuning a radio to the right frequency. When you align with your higher self, you tap into a deep, unshakable knowing that guides you even when the world around you feels chaotic. It's not about perfection or ease. It's about moving in harmony with your soul's purpose. Challenges won't disappear, but your approach to them will change. Instead of reacting from fear or doubt, you'll act with calm and clarity. You'll conserve your energy for what truly matters, your growth, peace, and purpose, while letting distractions and futile battles fall away. Imagine starting each day with a sense of inner calm, not because life is flawless, but because you trust you're exactly where you need to be. This peace doesn't rely on external circumstances. It comes from within. Alignment silences the noise of negativity and frees you from the grip of the past, with its lingering regrets and what-ifs. Instead, you focus on the limitless possibilities unfolding before you. When you live in alignment, the world begins to shift around you. Draining relationships naturally fade, replaced by uplifting and inspiring connections. Opportunities that once felt distant now seem to find their way to you, drawn by the resonance of your true essence. Even obstacles transform. They're no longer blocks in your path, but stepping stones leading you closer to who you're meant to be. One of the greatest gifts of alignment is confidence. Not the loud, external kind, but a quiet certainty rooted in knowing you're divinely guided. This isn't arrogance, it's peace. As Rumi said, when you walk on the way appears. Every step you take, no matter how small, carries purpose and direction. Alignment also frees you from the need to control outcomes. You stop chasing, pushing, or forcing. Instead, you trust the flow of life, letting patience replace anxiety. This trust opens doors to blessings far beyond what you could have imagined. You move from striving to receiving, and in that stillness, the universe surprises you in ways you never thought possible. Living in alignment shifts your focus from surviving to thriving. You stop living by others' expectations and begin creating a life true to your soul. Every action, every decision feels deeply connected to who you are. This energy radiates outward, inspiring others to rise and align with their truths. Chosen one, alignment is your superpower. It's not about striving for control, but embracing flow. The universe is meeting you halfway, ready to deliver the peace, joy, and abundance meant for you. This is what it means to thrive, to co-create your life with grace and purpose. Chapter 6. The Forge of Growth. Stepping into your power. Chosen one, every decision you've made, every yes, every no, every moment you held your ground, has been a chisel shaping you into who you are today. The shift you initiated wasn't just about protection. It was your soul's declaration, I am evolving. Growth doesn't arrive like a lightning strike. It unfolds like layers of stone being carved into a masterpiece. This moment is the culmination of the trials, tears, and triumphs that brought you here. Think about how you respond to life now. Once, fear and doubt might have been your reflexes. Now, you move with quiet confidence, a calm born from knowing your worth. That didn't happen by accident. It's the result of battles you've fought and lessons you've embraced. Those struggles, they weren't setbacks, they were training grounds. The betrayals, losses, and closed doors were all clearing space for this version of you. Growth is clarity, a light that lets you see the past for what it truly was. Preparation. The pain, the waiting, the unanswered prayers, they were paving the road to this moment. Now is the time to apply those lessons, to honor your worth with every choice. Step fully into your power. You've earned it. Chapter 6. The Forge of Growth. Stepping into your power. Chosen one, every decision you've made, every yes, every no, every moment you held your ground, has been a chisel shaping you into who you are today. The shift you initiated wasn't just about protection. It was your soul's declaration, I am evolving. Growth doesn't arrive like a lightning strike. It unfolds like layers of stone being carved into a masterpiece. This moment is the culmination of the trials, tears, and triumphs that brought you here. Think about how you respond to life now. Once, fear and doubt might have been your reflexes. Now, you move with quiet confidence, a calm born from knowing your worth. That didn't happen by accident. It's the result of battles you've fought and lessons you've embraced. Those struggles, they weren't setbacks, they were training grounds. The betrayals, losses, and closed doors were all clearing space for this version of you. Growth is clarity, a light that lets you see the past for what it truly was. Preparation. The pain, the waiting, the unanswered prayers, they were paving the road to this moment. Now is the time to apply those lessons, to honor your worth with every choice. Step fully into your power. You've earned it. Chapter 7. Rising from the Ashes. A new chapter begins. Chosen one, you stand on the edge of something extraordinary. The shift you initiated wasn't just a fleeting moment, it was a seismic transformation. You've crossed a threshold, leaving behind the chains of the past, and stepping boldly into a new chapter of your life. This isn't just another step forward. This is a rebirth, the start of a life lived in full power and purpose. Imagine a phoenix rising from the ashes, its wings ablaze with renewed strength. That's you. Every hardship you've endured, every lesson you've learned, has prepared you for this moment. You've shed the old skin of doubt, fear, and limitation. Now you are stepping into the fullest, most radiant version of yourself. This is your time to thrive, not to survive, not to strive endlessly, but to live fully aligned with your highest self. Walking in your power means embracing every day with a quiet but unshakable confidence. It's waking up and knowing without question that you are exactly where you're meant to be. It's the realization that your past challenges weren't there to break you, they were there to build you. As Viktor Frankl once said, when we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. And you have done just that. You've turned every trial into a testament to your strength. In this new chapter, you no longer chase what isn't meant for you. You don't waste energy trying to fit into spaces or relationships that don't honor your worth. You've drawn a line in the sand, declaring to the universe, "This is who I am, and this is what I deserve." Boundaries that once felt impossible now come naturally. You've learned that saying no to what drains you is saying yes to your growth, your peace, and your purpose. Protecting your energy is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. And the universe, it has taken note. Your newfound clarity has opened doors you didn't even know existed. Toxic relationships that once clouded your vision have fallen away, making space for connections that uplift and inspire you. Opportunities that seemed out of reach are now flowing into your life with ease, like a river carving a path straight to your heart's desires. Whether it's a breakthrough in your career, a creative spark igniting your passion, or a personal victory, everything is aligning in your favor. But walking in your power isn't just about what you achieve. It's about who you've become. You no longer seek validation from the outside world. You've silenced the inner critic that once held you back. Your confidence doesn't come from applause or approval. It comes from the deep knowing that you are enough. You've discovered that your power isn't something you earn. It's something you own. This chapter isn't about fitting in or playing small. It's about standing tall in your truth. You're no longer shrinking to accommodate others or dimming your light to make others comfortable. You've realized that your authenticity is your greatest gift. Like a lighthouse, your light doesn't beg for attention. It simply shines, guiding others and illuminating the path forward. Challenges will still arise. That's the nature of growth. But now, you face them with a sense of peace and strength that can't be shaken. What once felt insurmountable now feels like an opportunity. Every obstacle is a stepping stone, a lesson in disguise, nudging you closer to your highest potential. You've learned to trust the process, to let go of control and allow the universe to work its magic. As the poet Rainer Maria Rilke wrote, "Be patient toward all that is unsolved in your heart and try to love the questions themselves." You've embraced the questions, and now the answers are unfolding. Chosen one, this is your moment. The universe has spent every second of your life preparing you for this chapter. It has aligned every detail, every encounter, every challenge, so you can step fully into your power. The abundance, the joy, the fulfillment that's waiting for you isn't a reward, it's your birthright. You've earned it not because you've struggled, but because you've risen above the struggle. The journey ahead is infinite in its possibilities, but it begins with you. Trust in yourself, trust in the process, and trust in the divine plan that's unfolding. You've proven time and time again that you are capable of rising above any challenge. Now, it's time to soar. Step boldly into this new chapter with the certainty that the best is not only ahead, it's already here, waiting for you to claim it. Chosen one, the world is watching. This is your rise. Let them see your light. If this message resonated with you, let the universe know. Like this video to amplify its energy, comment with 77 to claim your alignment, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Don't forget to subscribe for more empowering messages. Your journey is just beginning. Stay connected.